Happy birthday, Mashable. The online media company turns 7 years old today. In that short time, the former one-man blog has become the largest independent news source covering the web. But how does this 7-year-old company compare with actual 7-year-olds? Mashable's features editor Matt Silverman has this special report.
Mashable.com was started by 19-year-old Scottish blogger Pete Cashmore in 2005. In a mere 7 years, it's grown into the largest independent news source dedicated to covering digital culture, social media, and technology. The one-man operation is now a company of 80-plus employees with a headquarters in New York, an office in San Francisco, and a team distributed across the U.S. and the world. That's quite a growth spurt.
At Mashable, we don't have a ton of time for fun. Most of our day is spent heads down, pursuing stories, following up with leads, or crafting a social media strategy. You might say it's an office full of workaholics.
No. I guess you said.
While Mashable may be an authority on digital trends, it's not alone. I sat down with some other 7-year-old thought leaders at their annual retreat at the 92nd Street Wise Camp Yomi in Pearl River, New York.
How many friends do you have?
50.
50, that's a lot of friends. How many of those friends are on Facebook? How many friends on Facebook?
Like 3.
Do you think there's any hope for BlackBerry? You think they can turn it around, or are they just doomed?
I think they could turn it around.
Oh, you do? What do you think they have to do to win in the smartphone marketplace?
Send a message to the mayor.
What do you like to do at home?
I like to make drawings of my inventions.
What do you invent?
I invent pretty much anything. I'm even going to invent something that helps bags disappear faster.
What about LinkedIn? Are you keeping your resume up to date on LinkedIn? No? Are you looking for jobs? You just given up? The economy is really tough right now, I know. I assume you keep your resume up to date on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
You do?
Dad says I should get a job because he doesn't want me in the house.
How are you promoting your inventions?
Well, what does promote mean?
Are you going to upgrade to Windows 8 when it comes out?
Yeah.
You will. So you're done with Windows 7, you're saying Windows 8 all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you satisfied with Windows 7?
Not really.
Okay. Are you planning to upgrade? No, why not?
Because I don't know how to upgrade it. I'm going to make as large windows as you need. I can make any sized windows.
Do you think Facebook is worth $100 billion?
No way. Usually something's not worth that much.
That's true.
I think it should be worth $200. My mom buys a Facebook every year. There's a closed store that it only costs $100.
So your mom goes to a store to buy her Facebook every year? Okay. You might want to have her look into that. I'm not sure that's how Facebook works. Do you know Mark Zuckerberg?
What?
Mark Zuckerberg, he's the owner of Facebook?
No.
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg is really smart or kind of evil?
Sort of smart.
How come?
Because he's telling people that it's more than it is. But I might be smarter than him.
You might be smarter than Mark Zuckerberg? Why?
Remember I said I was going to make something to help bags disappear more fast?
So you're like an entrepreneur.
But really the whole company's just me, my brother, my dad, and my grandpa.
Do you think it's wise to go into business with your family?
Sort of. I just think of them and they say, okay.
So you're in charge. You're the boss. You're the CEO.
I'm sort of like the boss of the whole process.
Do you think you could take down Facebook with your startup?
Yeah.
You think so? How many years is it going to take?
5 to 6 years.
5 to 6 years and you will take down Facebook.
Yes.
Clearly these 7-year-olds are a force to be reckoned with in the digital space. For Mashable, I'm sorry. I'm getting a text alert from Mashable that a bag disappearing company has been acquired by Google for $20 million. For Mashable, I'm Matt Silverman.